Okay, all right. Now that we're done with this, I'm trying to teach here, brother. Very hot. Been sick all day. What if I ask you to start over? That's fine. I can probably explain this in under 5 minutes. Probably not, but do try to move on. Yes. So yeah, essentially we're talking about scene nesting. It's just a way of organizing your OBS to be much more proficient, allowing you to build things quicker, allowing you to be organized for third-party tools like, StreamerBot. I would honestly say that nested scenes are the prerequisite knowledge that you should have before trying to build cool shit on your stream. Essentially, you want to put the easiest thing for me to explain of why this is beneficial is the audio. Essentially, you want to make a master scene for your audio, and then you want to add all of your audio sources into that master scene that are going to be across your scenes, right? And then if you come into OBS, you can just click this plus icon, you click this scene button, and then you just add your audio master. I'm not going to do that because it'll double my audio, I think. You just add your audio master as the scene inside of your source. And then when you have that, you'll have all of this audio. Like if I turn this off, you have my mic, because my mic is set up through inside of OBS. But if I turn this on, then all of that comes back, and you have the music, you have the desktop audio, you have my chats if we were doing those things. And I can just add that audio master into any scene that I want. The same is true for my browser sources, my capture sources, even like if I wanted to, I have a game capture that's currently running on top of my display capture. If you know about layering in OBS, you know that this is above. It's over here, I think. It's not. I don't know where this one is, but it's because we don't have a game or whatever running, I think. So it defaults to the display capture. I was explaining that you can set up your camera in this way too. So you can just click this icon to turn on or off your camera. And you can set this up to trigger on like a button in your inside of, actually I have that already. So I can turn this on and off with a Stream Deck button. So there's two things that are flashing. That exist inside of this capture master, but doesn't exist specifically in my main scene. But I can still come here, and I can turn off the camera and turn it back on. Because it is the scene is inside as your source. This limits the sources that you have, which is limiting the resources that you're using. And it just is a way to keep things much, 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 much more organized. I have two scenes right now. If you ignore these 4 scenes here, can't see that, right? So I only have my main scene, and I have my away scene. These other 4 scenes are all just different masters that I use as sources. And I was demonstrating that if I were to go and create a new scene, first we add a capture. We've added our capture master so that you guys can see. I can then add the other things in here, such as like the browser source, the audio master, so that you can now hear all the things, and all those things just get pulled over. It's much easier than coming in here as a source, going into each individual thing that you want to do, and adding them that way. And then it also, one of the cool things, is it saves your filters. So I have a compressor with various like ratios on my music, right? And then I have this ducking, a ducking source to my microphone. So whenever I talk, you'll notice that the music layer goes down. But if I stop talking, it slowly rises back up. And all of these settings are saved inside of that nested scene. So anytime that I add this audio master, I'm getting all of my custom settings, my custom filters, all those things. How did you do that? Do what exactly? Sidechain? You just go to the source that you would like to sidechain, go into filters, add a compressor, and then your sidechain will be your microphone. So when your microphone has activity, then this thing gets ducked, because the ducking source is your mic. and then you essentially you can adjust this using the compressor. I could do that for like desktop audio, so that if things are very loud in the game, I actually have that already set up. I have that for chats, so like if people are being loud in the chat and I start talking, you'll hear me on stream more than you'll hear those other people in my chats. And then we have like some noise suppression in my chat too, for people that are running like fans and shit like that, or if they're those filthy console players. But this allows me to quickly build a scene that has all of my existing magic in it, and then just add whatever I want to it. You know, if I wanted to just add like a sticker inside of this scene only, then I could do that. Just add an image. Or this GIF here. And it's very cool because in things like, you know, this here, I have this right here that's, I can say, I know that my music layer is in my audio master, so I can select that scene, I can select that source, and then no matter where we are in the stream, whether we're on the main scene, whether we're on anything else, this will then trigger that source's visibility state from the audio master, do the little sound thing that it's supposed to do, delay, and then re-toggle my music. So this shuts off my music when Hope comes in and says hello, plays the sound, and then turns my music back on automatically. The only like thing that you I'm so sorry. No, it's fine. It's fine. This is going well. Yes. So, yeah, the only thing that's different for each intro is the delay that it would come with. Right? These don't have delays because I made them prior to doing that. This one has a lot of delays because it plays various sounds, random squawks. Hope is probably the only one that maybe has a command. Nope, Sam has exclamation point Sam. There's a command there. But yeah, so it's just easier once you learn to do this and make it a habit to do this. And then the future things that you build and the future things that you would like to add as a creative are going to be much easier for you to control. I wish I had my old OBS collections, but I had to reset my PC a while ago. But I had like, I don't know, like 500 scenes, all because I thought I was, you know, like being super hyper organized, when in fact, that's not the way to go about it, and it causes OBS to perform worse. So if you care about the quality of your streams, like this is the way to go. You're minimizing your effect on OBS, essentially, while still being able to do cool shit. If I were to take away, if I go in my Capture Master, and if I were to take away this intro entirely, currently Busy's intro wouldn't trigger. But I think I probably had the video somewhere, and I could just set it up to play from my computer and then get captured via my Capture Master display capture. One of the other things that I use like stickers for, if I come back over here to stickers, I play a lot of card games, and so I can turn this sticker on, essentially, and it'll hide my hand in a card game. But I don't want this giant Tyrant King across my gameplay, right? So I can always just come back over here and turn it off. And I have buttons for all these things on my stream deck, but for ease of use, you know, ease of showing you guys. And you guys might not have buttons yet. But yes, that is my lesson. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Or if you have other questions in regards to streaming or whatever, if our new friend Real One is still here, you said you want to learn to market yourself and collab genuinely. I don't know how you would collab disingenuinely. You should partner with the education station. I don't know if I should. I get yelled at for correcting Gorm. Hey, you posting the stream too? What do you mean by that? What are these words you speak? Just bring a skink? My VODs are always up. They just won't have any music. I plan to maybe clip this or figure out a way to explain it better on a video at some point. Amen. Amen. Let us smoke for the people that do and would like to partake. A moving picture lesson. Yes, yes. It's just very hard because OBS is really shitty. I would have to, like, for a video, I'd have to, like, talk in Discord and show you these things. You should charge $1,000 for a streaming 101 class. That's the issue, right? Many people do this, and I believe knowledge should be shared freely. We should not charge for knowledge, because I was a new streamer at one point, and I didn't have anyone to guide me or tell me these things. I want to be there to be that person to help people learn and explore what they can do. Fast track them into their creative cocoon. And also, like, a streaming 101 is so relevant, because I don't know the fact, like, this stuff, this nesting scene, is what I would consider, like, foundational knowledge. Like, you have to be able to set this up before you could do the thing. I mean, if there's interest in people learning from me 1v1, 1-on-1, 1v1 sounds like we're gonna fight. I would be happy to do that, and I probably wouldn't even charge, really. If you want to tip me, we have bits, or we have gifted subs, or a whole website. Go buy my merch. It's beautiful, and I spend a lot of time working on it. Look at this hoodie. It's so wonderful. It has a heart on it. Look, we have a little ghost face, man, that you could show people you're about to murder them before you do the stabby stabby. I spread positivity like the 1980s AIDS epidemic. Yes. Wonderful. You can see some of the logos I've made, even. Need to update this to better logos, probably. I'm really proud of this one. It's for a local rapper. And I would like to maybe have, like, I don't know, this stuff saved in the Great Library. That's fire as fuck. Yes. You can also play games here.